The idea of rent stabilization in Chico for mobile home parks was rejected by the Chico City Council last night. Action News Now reporter Margot Rowe was at that meeting and shows us how people reacted to the news and what could come next.
I put faith in him and I feel very let down.
Yes.
The Chico City Council voted 4-2 Tuesday night against a proposed rent stabilization on mobile home parks. The issues came after seniors from the Pleasant Valley mobile home estates came to the council asking for help after they said their rent was increasing significantly.
I live on a fixed income, just like everybody else in that park. And now the new people that are moving into the park, they're just charging them. So I don't even know what rent is now. But it's much more.
The vote rejecting the proposal devastating many in the chambers tonight after several seniors expressed their concerns about financial insecurity and the risk of becoming homeless.
Nobody looks at the individual people involved in these things and the kind of help that they need. You know, if they really knew that they could be in this situation at any time, that this could happen to you, it's horrifying.
Addison Winslow and Chico Tandon were the only two members on the council to vote in favor of rent stabilization. Mayor Andrew Coolidge, Sean Morgan, Dale Bennett, and Tom Van Overbeck voted no. Casey Reynolds wasn't at the meeting. Van Overbeck says rent prices would increase even with stabilization.
The way to solve this problem is to build more mobile home parks so that they have more options and the market can work. But these sorts of price control things always blow up. They don't work and they're counterproductive. And I'm philosophically opposed to them.
It's very common. We're not doing anything that's not done anywhere else. There are different terms we can do to make sure that it's economically viable to continue to operate these parks. It's really not a concern whatsoever. Litigation is not a concern whatsoever. It's just about whose interests you're more aligned with, the landlords of these big mobile home parks or the people who live in them.
Despite the motion dying in the Chico City Council chambers, several folks tell me that they're looking to other options to try to bring rent stabilization to mobile home parks.
If they don't want it this way, we'll get it on the ballot then. We're going to keep
that's
fighting.
what we'll have to do. We'll just have to get it on the ballot.
We're just going to keep fighting, and we're going to convince people that we deserve it, that we all deserve it.
Winslow explained to me that it may be too late to get it on the ballot this year, and Van Overbeck says once an item dies on the floor, it can't come back to the council for another year. However, Winslow says depending on the election this year with City Council, there's a chance we could see it back sooner if new council members bring it back. In Chico, I'm Margot Rowe for Action News Now.
4 city council members in Chico are up for re-election in November. Council members Dale Bennett, Chico Tandon, Sean Morgan, and Andrew Coolidge.